Neshaminy Public Schools, and to work together to advocate for the schools all students deserve. We have a lot to celebrate here in the Neshaminy School District. Our public schools are a nurturing, welcoming, and supportive environment for teaching and learning. We believe a high-quality education is a right. But there is so much work that still needs to be done.
We are everyone, wall to wall, that's not certified. And we take pleasure in providing support for your children. Your children are our children every day of the week.
I really took to heart a lot of what was part of the advertisement for this evening, this concept of coming together and celebrating as a community, the good work that we're doing here in Neshaminy. Public schools play a vital role in providing a foundation upon which individuals' futures are built. Therefore, collectively as a team, we strive to put forth a program that's exemplary and responsive to the needs of the community and our students.
Without a strong foundation in public education, our next generations will not be successful. So I certainly want to thank the teachers, the support staff, the administration, everybody that, as John said, begins the day with our students throughout the day and then ends the day. Because without that vibrant public education system, and as I mentioned, I'm a product of it, and I'm a proud product of it. I don't have a family right now, but I can tell you when I do, my children will be going to Neshaminy. They won't be going to some private school. They'll be going right here to Neshaminy.
In Harrisburg, we need to fight for you guys because we need to tell them why you are so important, why the bills are bad, and why we need more. We don't need to do a half bill, we can do a full bill. We just saw that in Washington. We can do a good bill the first time, and that's what we need to do.
Intermediate, for those who don't know, is located in Doylestown, and we provide programs and services to all schools throughout Bucks County. So specifically, I coordinate the Office of Safe and Drug-Free Schools, and that's pretty much straightforward. Our job is to make sure that schools have some support in the areas of keeping students safe and keeping them drug-free. I was really pleased to hear Mr. Jones talk about the part of the mission statement that says everyone has a right to a safe environment. I love that, and I actually kind of wrote it down as he was saying it. And I was really pleased when Representative Davis was talking about bullying and bullying prevention, because it's a big part of my work. We know that besides educating students, one of the biggest responsibilities that we have as school folks is to make sure that our kids are safe and that the environment where they are is safe. So a large part of my work deals with bullying prevention. And as we all know, bullying prevention is really, really a complex issue.
When I came to middle school last year, I wanted to be involved, but I had no idea what I should be involved in. When I saw the name No Place for Hate, I knew I wanted to join a hate-free zone, which is how to explain No Place for Hate in a few words. I was always scared that in middle school, I would be made fun of because I am different, just like many others. I know that if I am made fun of, I always have a place to go, and that place is No Place for Hate. I know that I am always accepted there, no matter who I am. No Place for Hate has shown me a lot, and shown me to accept others for who they are. No Place for Hate has also shown me to accept myself for me and ignore what others think. Said by Mary Ann Williamson, in every community there is work to be done. In every nation there are wounds to be healed. And in every heart there is the power to do it. In my heart, there is the power to respect people just like we do in No Place for Hate. And thanks to this club, there is No Place for Hate.
Hi, I'm Sarah RAYME, and I'm a student at Maple Point Middle School, and I'm going to give an inspirational poem that's original, me by me. It's called Bullying. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. That's one of my favorite quotes by Maya Angelou, a quote that helped me go through one of the darkest times of my life. And you know what made that time dark? Bullying. It is not cool and it's not fun, especially if you're the victim. Do you even know what bullying means? It means an overbearing person who pesters, nags, harasses, humiliates, and intimidates other people. You hear it from adults all the time, and it goes through one ear, come out the other, and you make absolutely no sense of it. This is for all you bullies out there who just don't care about the feelings of people you hurt. 40% of kids in middle or elementary school try, attempt, and die, committing suicide, putting a gun to their heads because of words you or a bully might have said. You may not think much of it now, but then you'll widen your eyes and say how, when you look on the TV news screen and see that the person who's killed themselves and died was a person you probably bullied or seen. Kids like us carries guns to school in their hands as some sort of comfort or to stand up against bullies or probably even some of you. I wonder, if you were in that victim's place instead, would you lift a gun to that bully's head? In ferocious anger and desperation to end the fear, humiliation, and pain, would you think that person's insane? Try being in that victim's place, going to school every day to face that bully's hate. Say hi once in a while, tell a joke, make them smile. Just don't be so surprised when later in life those victims, they rise and overcome their fears. Then they'll look down at you bullies with no mercy and remember the time you have bullied them and did not shed a tear. Thank you.
We're doing this because we care about our schools and our students, because we care about the future of our communities. From cafeteria workers and bus drivers to school nurses and teachers in classrooms, Pennsylvania public school professionals' top priority is helping our children succeed. The job of school employees is not solely based on academics. Education professionals also function as caregivers, sociologists, psychologists, confidants, and a multitude of other roles. They show their never-ending dedication to children by instilling confidence in those who face various adversities in life, searching for new and creative ways to meet students' differentiated academic challenges, and by keeping up to date on best practices.
A couple weeks ago, Susie Drake sent around an email, and I'm glad that I didn't ignore this email because in it was a letter saying that the YWCA of Bucks County was sponsoring a program called A Salute to Women Who Make a Difference Award. And you were asked to nominate if there was anybody in our building who we thought would be a woman that made a difference. Immediately, my thoughts went to my good friend, my colleague, Linda Gall. It says, Linda Gall, longtime Bucks County resident, is a woman who makes a difference. Linda has been an instructional assistant in the Neshaminy School District for the past 34 years, helping children with great challenges become lifelong learners. With Linda's help, students with all levels of disabilities are able to succeed. Her support, both educational and emotional, is indispensable. When any need arises, Linda immediately volunteers. She is the behind-the-scenes powerhouse that helps make every project a success. She's the first to arrive to set up and the last to leave after cleaning up. Linda avoids the spotlight. She probably really does not like being up here. She is the ultimate example of humility and caring.
I just want to say that Linda is not one for the spotlight. But on behalf of the Neshaminy Education Support Professional Association, we'd like to give this to you for your well-deserved recognition. And we'd like to present you this shirt because we believe, Linda, you embody the phrase on the back of the shirt. Everyday heroes working to meet the needs of the whole student. Thank you.